My name's Michelle Dennington. I'm the Community Engagement Manager at West Ashfield Leagues Club. The community is part of the club's DNA. We've recently been fortunate enough to start another program, the Infants Home. Been a long-term partner of West Ashfield Leagues. Over 20 years we've been supporting them through the club grant scheme and also just being your neighbour, helping out on fates and what have you.
The Infants Home is a historic children's charity. We've been around for 145 years, and West Ashfield has been a long-time partner of the Infants Home. We've been working together for at least the last 25 years, doing a whole range of different programs and partnerships. On site here at the Infants Home, we have almost 300 children every day. 30% of our on-site services are targeted towards children who have vulnerabilities or additional needs.
Due to the growth of the Infants Home, it actually outgrew physically its kitchen that it had.
We created some new childcare centres on site and we increased our capacity. And we used to have a very old kitchen in our heritage building and it wasn't fit for purpose. So the plan was always to build a new commercial kitchen that would be able to feed all of the children that came to the service. So when we embarked on that project and built the kitchen, we then needed to actually run the kitchen.
The next step was to actually recruit a caterer. West Ashfield Leagues made the decision to add the catering to our community program, and that's where the relationship was formed with West Ashfield and the Infants Home on this fantastic catering project. Nutrition within this project is paramount, considering we're dealing with so many children from ages from 0 to 5. So working with fresh ingredients is core to us. Part of the nutritional project and the Infants Home philosophy, each child, every opportunity. Where that comes down to as far as nutrition goes is that if a child has a dietary requirement, they're to be inclusive in the room so their food doesn't look different to a child that can eat a normal menu.
So for some of the children enrolled here at the Infants Home, they may have a medical condition that may impact on their swallowing. They may have allergies which obviously impact on the types of foods that they can have included in their meal. They may have a metabolic diagnosis that means that they can't digest certain nutrients or proteins as their peers would. The West's team allows us to ensure that their meals look just as awesome as the rest of the children's meals are, and it allows them to feel included and a part of the group.
We cater these meals so they look exactly the same, so therefore you've got each child every opportunity, and we're working to that philosophy along with the Infants Home.
Here we're experts in early childhood. We're not experts in catering, experts in running kitchen services. So we sought help from our friends at West's, and they were able to come to our aid and help us to deliver the food and create this kitchen for our children.
We have 2 of our chefs down here permanently that work with Michael. He's one of the Infants Home staff. An average day in the kitchen here, or West Kids, starts at 7 o'clock in the morning, where fresh vegetables and fruit are delivered to the homes, which is their morning tea and their afternoon tea. The chefs then start making lunch, which is freshly produced every day, chopping up all the veggies by hand, the meats, the rice. We make sure we mix rice with white rice and brown rice. It's a lot more nutritional for the children. Homemade breads as well. So everything is done from scratch, by hand, with the freshest of ingredients. That's then delivered out to the houses, and we're looking at catering from 245 to 283 children a day.
The excitement of the rock stars coming with the trolley of food when they received, I think their response speaks for themselves, and I think that's motivated the kitchen staff to keep pursuing opportunities to connect with the children and families. And so the staff have tried to build their own little kitchen garden just outside their kitchen door. They also bring scraps of food from the kitchen to the compost bins and the worm farms in the centres.
We're just over 12 months in, and things have just grown and gone from better to better. So the feedback that we've had off parents has been absolutely fantastic, as well as the directors of the centres.
I think the parents have been so very pleased to have the knowledge of knowing that we have a whole food kitchen on site here, that there is a value for fresh prepared meals on site.
With my job, I see the kids every day, how they grow, and they enjoy my cooking. Make sure that our kids here this year get enough nutrition without salt and the sugar. Fresh ingredient, that means it's a fresh food.
The children, they just can't wait till I roll up the trolley to the centre and they go, Michael, what's for lunch? They just jump in the air. Yeah, so it's really, really good.
We've got great relationships with the chefs and all of the staff back at the West's head office, and we've really worked as very much in collaboration and a partnership on this whole project.
We're so happy to have had this opportunity of this catering project and the partnership with the Infants Home. We're proud to be able to feed the youth of our local area with nutritional food. We're proud to be able to help educate them as well. And we look forward to continuing this project for years to come.